your best feeling in space? Over.
Hey Maya, that's a good question. In space many things are fun, but one of the most fun things of course is floating around. So I don't have to walk, I can just push myself up a wall and float to the other end of the module. That's a lot of fun. And also looking down on Earth, that's something that I enjoy a lot. Also every day we have 16 sunrises. Over.
My name is Martha. Can you see the color of the stars over?
Hey Martha, that is a really good question. You know, nobody has ever asked me that question, but you are right. We can see the color of the stars. They come in many different colors. Some are orange, almost red, some are blue, and some are just white. And also, if we look at the Milky Way, we can see colors in the Milky Way. Some parts are brown, some are reddish, and some are bluish. Over.
Hello, have you ever seen any aliens? Over.
Hey Liam, what's the question? If I have ever seen aliens, did I understand that correctly? If so, unfortunately not. I would really love to meet some visitors from another star and show them our planet, but so far I have not seen any. And maybe it would also be a little bit sad, because if those aliens were there and they looked down on our planet, they would also see, you know, that we are on war with each other, that humans fight humans, and that we cut down the forests, and that we do not treat our planet well. So right now, I would be a little bit embarrassed to show my planet to the aliens. So I think we should make sure that we treat our own planet well, and then if ever some aliens visit us, they get a good impression of us. Over.
Hello, Alban. What's your job on the ISA? Over.
Hey Alban. Yeah, right now I'm the commander of the ISS. That means I need to take care of my crew. I make sure that they have everything they need, that everybody is happy here, and that we can all work together well. We do scientific experiments every day. So we are, for example, trying to find out how to make people on Earth healthier. Like we look at maybe making new medicine against diseases like Alzheimer's or Parkinson's disease, and we also try to find new materials to make cars lighter and planes use less fuel. That's only a few things that we work up here. Over.
Hello, my name is Juliette. Is it dangerous in space? If yes, what's dangerous? Over.
Hey Juliette, maybe you will one day become an astronaut. So it's a good question to ask. It's important. So flying to space is a little bit more dangerous than doing work on Earth. If we fly to space, we launch on a big rocket, and of course that is something that we don't do every day, but we use technology that is very new and is not always very tested, so something can always go wrong. But for the cases that go wrong, we always have a plan B. That's what we say, meaning that even if something goes wrong, then we know what to do, and that way we come to success. That way we can succeed. So that is important in space flight, that we always have a plan B. And you can ask Michel later on. He will tell you all about how to become an astronaut. Over.
Hello, I'm Celia. Were you sad when the Soyuz rocket crashed? Over.
Hey Celia. Yes, of course we were sad, because our two friends were supposed to meet us here on the ISS, and we were already really looking forward to meeting them. We had already even prepared their food and were waiting for them. And then we were sad, of course, that they didn't arrive up here on station, but also we were very happy that nothing happened to them and that they didn't get hurt. Over.
My name is Kali. Where and how can you find oxygen to breathe? Over.
Yes, the oxygen that we have up here, we bring with us in our spaceship, a part of it at least, and the other part we make ourselves. We make oxygen out of water. It is a chemical reaction, and that way we can just take a liter of water and make oxygen out of it that we can breathe. Over.
Hello, I'm Faustine. Is there a pipe that brings back your waste on Earth? Over.
Hey, Faustine, that is a really good idea. I wish we had one, but unfortunately it's not that easy because we are moving so fast that pipe would break off. So that's why for us to get rid of trash, we will have to pack it in a spaceship and send the trash back to Earth, and then the spaceship will burn up on re-entry. It's so hot that it starts to burn, so the trash evaporates before it hits the ground. Over.
Hello, my name is Uma. What is a typical day like? Over.
Hey Uma, a typical day for me is getting up at 6 o'clock or 6:30 and then do work. For example, doing scientific experiments or maybe some maintenance or repair work on the space station. And I have a lunch break together with my crewmates. And then in the afternoon I have to train. I do sport for 2.5 hours every day, so my muscles don't get small and don't get weak. And then I work again until about 8 in the evening, and then I have dinner with my crewmates. And then I go to sleep at 10 o'clock at night, so I sleep for 8 hours until the next day begins. Over.
Hello, I'm Ryan. Could you come and visit us in Troyes? Over.
Hey Ryan, I'm not sure if I understood your question. Will I come to Troyes? I would love to come to Troyes. Maybe I'll do that this summer. Over.
Hello, my name is Jan. What do you do when you are outside the station? Over.
Hey Jean, when we are outside the space station, we usually do repair works in our spacesuits. Sometimes we have to just change some parts on the outside of the space station, or we install a new experiment, and that's what we do when we do a spacewalk. Over.
What is beautiful in space? Over.
Hey Irina, that is the best question. It is very beautiful in space. Over.
Could you take a picture of Troyes? Over.
We have lots of signaling at this moment, Joseph.
Okay, so we can upload. Vous pouvez applaudir maintenant?
Hey Troyes, it sounds like we are losing contact, so if you still hear me, I cannot hear you anymore. Thank you very much for all the great questions. All the best from the International Space Station, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on Earth one day. Over.